All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out before we start. Write me at KingTyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something. Write me, KingTyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, please go to the video tab section. Click on the video that interests you. Watch it. Give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate that. So look. Let's make this quick video, y'all. There's a music producer, right, from the UK. He's married to his wife at the time. I guess it's his ex-wife. They had a child together. He found out that his wife was cheating on him, right? He didn't find out she was physically cheating on him, but it was gonna go there, right? If he didn't catch it, right? Basically, she dated her ex, which was Slim Jxmmi from the duo rap group Rae Sremmurd. You know, they've been known for mega hits, man, colossal hits, you know. And so he found out through DMs that they was gonna link up. He was like, yo, Slim Jxmmi was trying to get this music producer's guy. She's married, they married with a child. The music producer and her are married with a child. And Slim Jxmmi trying to get her, which is his ex from back in the day, get her to link back up with him. And she's all on the DM messages saying that she's gonna link up with him when she gets back to him, when she ever comes to America, or he's trying to fly her out. And when this music producer exposed the situation of what happened, he ended up leaving her, right? And she came out with a public apology saying that she was sorry, you know, she wanted to be forgiven. But I guess the music producer couldn't find it, and he probably forgave her, but he just said, you know what, I can't trust you. You know, and I'm only bringing that situation up to bring up about exes and in your new relationship with a person that you with, right? If your person that you with talks about their ex, right, a lot of the times, you know, there's always signs of things, right? When they have the open communication with the ex on a regular basis. Now, I know this, right? When you have children with someone, and even though y'all not together, y'all might have a communication because of the children, right? But there's a difference between communication about children and other stuff, right? Me and my ex-wife, my son's mother, when we talk, anytime we talk, it's always about my son. And it's a brief conversation. It's a 1-2 minute conversation. I can time it. It's a brief conversation and we off the phone. You know? But, and I'm not saying you can't be friends with your ex, but it's kind of suspicious, don't you think? Like, the person to be friendly, not to say friendly, to be friends with your ex, it's kind of suspicious. So you in a whole new relationship, but you're friends with your ex, right? But your girl is friends with your ex, or your man is friends with their ex. Gotta kind of watch it. If they start talking to other people, if they start talking to their ex about other things besides if they got, you know, they had children together, besides their children, gotta kind of watch that kind of stuff, right? There's things that they refer a lot. When they tell stories about their past and stuff like that, if it's always referring back to their ex, it's something you gotta look out for. How do they act around their ex? If they around their ex or about you, around you, how do they act? Do they act kind of nervously? Do they act kind of giddy? Do they act a little bit strange when they're around their ex? When you are with them, how do they act? You gotta watch people. You gotta pay attention to people's actions. Even though this is the person you with, you gotta pay, and you're supposed to pay attention anyway, but pay attention to that. These are things that you can look out for when it comes to the person you dating and their ex, you know? And let me say this, as a man, when you with the woman, right, and she has an ex-boyfriend or ex-husband, you're 9 times out of 10, especially if she's a good woman, right? 9 times out of 10, these exes are gonna come back. They're gonna, I'm sorry, when I say come back, they're gonna try to come back. They're gonna try to hit your girl with, you remember when we used to do this? You remember when this? Remember when that? And as a man, you gotta be strong and confident enough in yourself to not even, if it's blatant disrespect, then you address it to this brother, you know, but your woman has to handle that situation. She has to handle that situation. If she don't handle that situation, you need to step off, because she's gonna put you in a situation to where something bad could happen. You could put hands on this dude, y'all can get into it, or the strap gotta come out. It could get bad. When men egos clash, it gets violent. And if your woman is not checking the situation, it's putting you in a situation where it can get violent, and you don't need that. So your woman automatically is supposed to check her ex at the door. Say, hey, listen, don't even come at me like that. I'm with my new man. What we had is done and over with. Don't come at me like that. But if she's not checking that situation, and this ex is still popping up and becoming a problem for y'all, it's her. It's her not fixing the situation. Now, there's a difference between an ex that's stalkers, that won't leave her alone, and she's putting restraining orders on this person. Because I've been through a situation like that. That's why I said I could talk. When I was 20 years old and 19 years old, I was dealing with an ex-girl. Man, her ex-dude that she was dating with, this dude was threatening to unalive her, unalive me, unalive himself. Man, that dude just kept popping up. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, me and this dude met face to face. And the minute we were supposed to talk out or fight it out or whatever, come to find out at the very end, we found out that she was playing both of us. She was portraying it to him that I'm just a nobody, wasn't in the picture like that. She portraying to me that he was a nobody, that he was just an ex. Me and him was both getting played. Now, what if we would have fought it out, shot each other, whatever, and she playing both of us? This is why I say that it's up to the woman to make to have everything corrected. Now, like I said, a lot of the times you do got crazy ass exes. There are a lot of brothers who are crazy exes that can't let go. And ladies, before you engage, and I'm still gonna say it's somewhat your fault, ladies. It's not your fault this dude is crazy and he's a stalker. No. But I'm saying it's your fault if you get into a new relationship knowing that you still have this guy lingering on. Because there are situations to where ex-dudes who have unalive women, right? Unalive women and unalive the new guy that she's talking to because he can't let go. So ladies, you need to make sure that this situation is clear and done with before you move on to the next relationship. And there's many ways to go about that, right? And I know, and I'm the first to say, hey, there are women who make police reports. There are women who do restraining orders, and these men still come and will still do something to the women. That happens, and it's a fucked up situation the way the system works like that, you know. But a lot of times, and let me say some of the times, in other situations, sometimes women can't prevent these certain situations happening. Not that extreme, right? Not that extreme, right? Because you can't stop a grown man. No, ladies, you cannot. But women, ladies, I'm talking about not those situations. I'm talking about the situation where women tend to be still playing around with this ex guy, right? You still kind of somewhat, excuse me, sleeping around with him sometimes, or not, or still flirt with him, still, you know, like playing games with him, you know, and you act like you moving forward, but you just want to show him something. But you, like, I'm talking about those situations, not the extreme situations where, you know, with these stalker dudes who really do something. But I'm just saying that as men, we know that these exes do want to try to get these women back, and it's up to your woman to check it. That's all I'm trying to say on that situation, right? Coming from that angle, right? But yeah, I just want to talk to the fellas about that, you know, Even the ladies too. Hey, ladies, there are women, the brothers who have ex, you know, they're ex females. They be trying to start shit too. They be trying to still throw it at them. You know what I mean? To get them to go their way. You know, to spite you. You know, women do shit like that too. You know, it's stuff you gotta watch out for. The exes can be something else, man. They'll go through great length to try to get that person back. You know, but if that person is not entertaining it, then you good. But if they still entertaining, letting stuff carry on, it's their fault, and you got to step away because they not ready to leave that person alone all the way, and it's gonna put you in a bad situation. But I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Am I on to something or I'm not on to something? Let me know. Peace.